You know, when you just kind of rewind for a minute and you look at the IU loss, 63-60, I can tell you I was in Bloomington, and personally I'm thinking, all right, he came in and it was almost like he was at peace with whatever may happen moving forward, because obviously there were some discussions prior to the NIT that really kind of shaped the way this all went down today, the firing of Mike Anderson at Arkansas. We bring in Kevin McPherson. He is our Hoops insider from Hogville.net. Kevin, your takeaways on this?
Well, first of all, you're right. There was rumblings, been building for a while. The last 10 days or so, it was really picking up steam and momentum. A lot of the contacts and sources that I was talking to said this was heading in this direction. Obviously, Mike Anderson came home to coach Arkansas, left a good position at Missouri to get back to Arkansas and try to get the program back to some semblance of what he had with Nolan Richardson when it was one of the elite programs in college basketball in the mid-'90s. That just never happened. Mike poured himself into this program. He ran a clean program. He fixed the culture in the basketball program. He got it to respectable in the SEC. 3 NCAA tournaments in the past 4 seasons prior to this year. Only one of 19 teams in all of college basketball to do that. And if there was still divisional play in the SEC in basketball like it is in football and baseball where they hand out rings, he would have finished first in the SEC West 3 times and second last year. So some of the things on the perception of the job he did, I think, were not probably fair or equitable to what he had done. At the same time, 3 NCAA tournaments in 8 years, no consistent rankings, and no Sweet 16s are advancing, past that first weekend of the NCAA tournament. And Arkansas is a program that can be better than that. So I think while we can at the same time say Mike Anderson did a great job at Arkansas, in the same tone, in the same voice, you can also be true that it wasn't enough. And obviously that was decided today.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to kind of close with that. 30 seconds on this, Kevin. You look at it, Arkansas is a team that just didn't find a way to get over the hump under Mike Anderson. Back there in 2017, you're that close to knocking off eventual national champ North Carolina. And obviously that doesn't sit well with the Razorback fans.
No, you're right. I mean, if you look at the rankings, they were only ranked that one season, 14-15, when they won 27 games. But also, they just didn't get to the Sweet 16. And you look around the SEC, how much better it's gotten. Not only the volume of teams getting invited, but look at all these teams that are getting to the Elite Eight, Sweet 16 in the last 2 or 3 years. Arkansas should be among those, and that's what the fan base expects. Now, it's not going to be like that every year necessarily, but in 8 years under Mike Anderson, as good a job as he did, he could not get to that level, and that's the expectation of this program, and that's been bared out today.
Kevin from Hogville.net, thanks very much. Again, Melvin Watkins, in the meantime, taking over basketball-related matters. More news after this.